Back to the Brickafit channel, and in today's video we'll be talking about our experience at World War Brick this time, all the fun stuff that happened, and there will be a vlog that will be coming out. But Dave, how was World War Brick?
World War Brick is always good, but I thought this one for us was the best ever.
Yes.
I'm not sure entirely why, but they're...
Gary and Matthew were there. That was a huge reason.
That would be my my first guess as to why it was so good.
Yeah.
They got to come, and...
Yep, it was a great time.
We had a great time.
It was a phenomenal
And it
time.
kind of backfired on you a little bit, but we'll talk about that in a minute.
Oh, yes, about the thing. Okay. Yeah. So, if you went to the event and everything, it was a weekend pass holder event, you got
if you didn't go to the event, you missed half your life.
Yes, but you get the World War Brick t-shirt here. I love the design of this. And it's a very, very cool t-shirt. Look at that. Just the logo is really nice for this year.
The theme was Apocalypse.
Yes. Yes.
Not now.
No.
I guess it was Apocalypse Now, but not the movie.
Not the
Apocalypse
movie,
Now. It was like Apocalypse Future.
Yes, yes. And so anyway, as a part of that, you got a free t-shirt, which I just showed, and then you also got what they call an Apocalypse Pack, which is exclusive to the event. And I'll show that up on screen, the things that you get there. You get a really nice mask, which is the whole logo. You get a couple of signs. You get this really, really nice axe, which is really cool. Just a ton of printing on that. And so we got those two packs.
If you toted that onto an airplane, you'd probably get stopped and hauled off in irons.
Probably not, but maybe. Who knows? Let me know. Let me know. Then you also got the World War Brick crate, which is really nice, and I'll show a picture up on that. But yeah, so we got two of those because we signed up for two of us. And then, as a part of their whole I guess this was their event. Well, I think it came out on the website as well, but their event minifigure was the armored Paddlin here, and so this guy is an amazing. The Apocalypse Armored Paddlin. Now this is from the video Paddlin. Paladin. Sorry, my grammar there wasn't the greatest. Paladin.
I like Paddlin better.
Paddlin?
Yeah.
I thought it was Paddlin.
General Paddlin sounds better than General Paladin. Have gun will travel, brah.
Yes.
That's a little before your time.
Yeah, no clue. But anyway, but yeah, this guy comes with a bunch of 3D prints, and he's at a little bit pricey, $75.
Yeah, but look at this guy.
But yeah, tons of printing.
This guy just screams over the top.
And he's from the franchise Fallout, which is a video game series and TV series made by... Who's it made by? Paramount?
Prime, I believe.
Prime?
Yeah, I saw it when it came out with my man Walter Goggins on there, bro.
I don't know. But
you need to watch that. It's really a good show.
I do need to actually watch that.
Yeah, we need to watch that. It's only about 8 or 9, 10 episodes. You'd love it. Let's do it tonight.
Okay.
We'll start Paddlin 2.0.
We also got the Minutemen American Revolutionary War Colonial Militia. Now, I was actually going to do one of these, and I still might for my company, my own company, but we'll see.
We only got one?
Yes.
I thought we were going to get about 20.
No.
Okay, that was just in my dreams.
Anyway, he's got a bayonet with it as well, and he's really, really cool. Amazing minifig by Brickamania. And so those were the two figures that we picked up. They had quite a good selection there at either the store, the GHQ store, or the World War Brick store that they had. Tons of great mocks, exhibitors, people. Just, everything was great. We were actually gifted a really, really cool thing. I put it under me so I wouldn't forget where he was. But here it is. This guy, yes, Robert Rodriguez's sig fig for his big, huge Roman fort. He gave us one of these, and very, very nice, awesome guy.
We're not worthy, but we really appreciate it.
We really appreciate it. And so this guy is definitely going to go up on the shelf and sit proudly up there. But his Roman fort is just amazing. Here's a couple of pictures of it. Just incredible. We did an interview with this guy like we did last year. Dave actually did that interview, and yeah. So anyway, but you'll be seeing his whole Roman fort in all of its glory. But yeah, he gave us one of these figures, which is really, really nice. All the detailing on this guy is amazing as well. And so yeah, but that was pretty cool. Thanks again, Robert, for this. And just a collection of just all kinds of cool people there. We got Robert, Matt, Matthew,
I
Gary.
saw, I conquered, brah.
Yes. Simon and Anthony. Simon Jones, an incredible fella. Awesome guy.
Anthony, they were back. They were gone last year, and
it's very
last year's was very subdued without them there. But the Englishmen came back.
Yep.
And they were a little more subdued this time around than usual, but they still
nice.
Gave some pizzazz, snap, crackle, and pop.
All the above.
Into the program. Yes.
Yeah, so we really enjoyed their company and everything. And just everybody there. George, can't forget him, of course.
John, I mean, everybody's just Matt.
Yep.
Yeah, it's
quite the collection.
Like I always say, it's like
people.
your close family. It's like your close family reunion, except everybody really likes each other.
So a side little thing here, we did set this up, and for some reason we forgot to mention it. I don't know how this slipped our minds, but the trophies. Yes, that's right. The trophies, the trophies, the trophies. Okay, so the trophies. Now, in the years past, they've always had trophies, and they had trophies this year. I managed to pick up one, and well, I'll explain how that happened. And anyway, so the last couple of years, I have entered the Micro Brick Championship, and I dominated, okay? It was a breeze. I won, and I've won 2 years in a row, and I was going for my third time this time, alright? Now, there was a guy here, Matthew was his name, you know, he came with us and everything, we stayed with him, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, I said, hey, Matthew, you should join me in the Micro Brick Battle Championship. And it ended up, we were in the top 3. Yeah, that's right. So, anyway, and I did get a trophy, but it wasn't the Micro Brick Battle trophy. He won the Micro Brick Battle tournament. He stole it from me. Was the game clean? I'm not exactly sure, but you know. But anyway, he did know. He won fair and square, and it was a really funny thing. But yeah, so I won 2 years in a row. Here, I'll show you the trophies. Here's the 2023 King of the Hill Micro Brick Battle trophy. You know, a very nice trophy there with that Force Marine guy up there. And then here was last year's 2024 trophy for King of the Hill as well. And this should have been the Micro Brick Battle, but this is actually Bags Champion. And so what that was is basically a cornhole tournament we had. The competition wasn't too fierce, but guy, I'll show the trophy up here. He's kind of like a really cool perfect caliber sheathed sword, which is really nice. I really like that. And I probably won't keep it on the trophy. I'll probably actually use it in a mock or something. But anyway, it's a guy from Fallout. I think it's one of like the soldiers in that game. I think I'm not a Fallout guy, I'm sorry, but yeah, so anyway, that was kind of a fun tidbit that, you know, at least I did continue my streak of getting a trophy, but it wasn't the trophy that I would have wanted, but I'm glad that I got the bags. And also Brickmania doing the trophies are really nice, and I think a bunch of people got trophies. Even Matthew won for his U-boat that he had. But yeah, amazing event. Can't say it enough. But anyway, so we'll see you guys on the next one. Thanks for watching.
Yeah, and thank you, Dan, and all the Brickmania
yes, of course, them as well,
for putting hosting this thing on. It's it's a labor of love, and Dan makes a point of saying it's for us, and he really makes it feel that way. It's really great. Thank you.
All the Brickmania team that put it on, because there's a ton of work that goes behind the scenes to put that on. And so we're definitely very grateful to the Brickmania team for doing that. So yeah. All right, well, we'll see you guys on the next one. Goodbye, and have a good week.